Hello, gang. Welcome once again to Stuff and Things Plays. I'm your good friend Bradley, and today, here we are. We're at the end of all things. We're in the kiln of the first flame. We are preparing to fight the Lord of Cinder himself, the firstborn, no, the sunlight, the Lord of the Sun or something. Gwyn, the god of all gods. He's been in here in the kiln of first flames trying to keep the fire going, trying to rekindle the fire, doing whatever he's trying to do with the fire. But we've decided we're going to put an end to that. We are going to usher in an age of dark, the likes of which the world has never seen. Because I think that's what we, as humans, should do. When I first played the game, I killed Gwyn, I rekindled the flame, and perpetuated the age of fire. But the age of fire is the age of the gods, and they're trying to keep down the people. So this time I decided we'd go with our good friend Kaith, I think that's how you pronounce his name, the other weird serpent, and we're going to end the age of fire. We have our good friend Solaire's summon sign right here. Oh, buddy. We save Solaire for the express purpose of being able to summon him at this very last fight. Let's do it now. Solaire, my best friend. Oh, you're my best friend, Solaire. I wish I knew the Praise the Sun gesture, but I was never able to join the Sun Bros because I didn't have enough faith. Solaire! Oh, buddy. I wish I could do that with you, my friend, but I can only do this. This is Kevin's version of praising the sun. You step back. What the hell are you doing? All right, Solaire. I already cleared out the knights. It's time to go kill the thing that you've been searching for throughout the entire game. He was searching for his very own son, and we were assuming that he was searching for Gwyn. Now he gets to help me kill him, which is kind of horrible and perverse, but whatever. I doubt we'll do this on the first try, seriously, and I don't know that I'll be able to keep summoning Solaire. I have some humanity saved up. I guess we'll see how long it lasts. But anyway, let's take our first whack at Gwyn. We've been hearing a lot about this guy. Now it's time we finally meet him. Oh, the music is so great in this fight. Okay, that's good, Solaire. Keeping him busy. Oh, no, 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 put him down. That's my friend. Put him down. I need to get my stamina back. Okay, here he comes. He's back on me. Okay, he's already almost dead. This is insane. This is so stupid. Oh, God. Talk about a letdown. Whoa! Whoa, Solaire. Chill out, buddy. Goodbye. I'm sorry I made you kill the man you've been searching for all your life. And completely robbed your life of meaning. That was ridiculous. I knew that it would be a little easier having another dude in there. I thought it would be really fun to take on the final boss with Solaire because I went to so much trouble to save Solaire. I did not think it would make the fight easier than Pinwheel? That's insane. I don't know if Kevin is just that amazing, if I'm just that amazing, or what the hell happened, but that's it, gang. That's the final boss of the game. And now we get to do something. I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. There's a fire that needs kindling and all that stuff. Where's that weird serpent dude? Is he gonna come and say anything? Hello? I killed a god. I killed the god. Oh yeah, Kevin, you forgot. God of all. What? What? Goodbye. Good job, buddy. Good job. Okay, so here's the fire. I don't want to link the fire. So what do? I just walk away? But where do I go? Linking the fire is what Gwyn wanted. Gwyn was a god. Gwyn was grinding us humans under his heel for thousands of years. The humans who are the bearers of the dark soul, who have been replicating and multiplying, and the gods have been freaking out about that. They don't want the humans to rise up and take control. But I'm a human. Kevin's a human, aren't you, buddy? That's right. And I want to take control. I want to wrest power away from the gods. So I think I'm just going to walk out this door. All hail Kevin. Yeah, buddy. It's good that he's human. Oh, shit.
Bless thy safe return. Let Calf and Frampt.
Oh, Framp's gonna serve us now, too? I didn't know there were so many of these weird snakes.
We are here to serve your highness.
Yes. The age of man has begun. Ruled with an iron fist by Kevin.
Let true dark be cast upon the world.
Yeah.
Our Lord hath returned.
Oh, I hath returnedst. All right. That's it. That is Dark Souls 1 in its entirety. That's every boss except for Crossbreed Priscilla, but we didn't have to kill her. I didn't want to kill her. That's every boss. That's all the DLC. That's the game. Obviously, we didn't find every item. We probably didn't do every little secret that you could possibly do in the game. But I think that's a pretty complete playthrough. And I still think, and I will hold this... this is going to be such a short episode. I'm sorry, gang. I will hold this to be true probably for the rest of my life, that this is one of the best games ever made and one of the most important games ever made, at least in the last 20 years, because there are so many games that have tried to replicate this kind of feel and this kind of style now. There's an entire genre, which I guess is debatable as to whether or not this genre really exists, but people throw the term Souls-like around now because so many games have taken some mechanics from these Dark Souls games, from these FromSoft games, and have tried to either wholesale copy them or at least take bits and pieces and work them into their own things and put their own spin on it. I just played Hollow Knight by myself. That has some very Souls-like qualities to it. And it's irritating now that whenever anyone wants to say that a game is hard, they automatically compare it to Dark Souls. And to me, Dark Souls isn't necessarily hard in the same way that like a really precision-based platformer is hard. A game like Celeste, which I also played off of the channel, but I really enjoyed, has some just diabolical, really, really difficult platforming, and you have to be so precise. You have to have really good hand-eye coordination. It's a mechanical thing. But Dark Souls isn't really like that. You don't have to be this insanely nimble man with, or woman. Some women play video games too. With the controller, it's just about sort of persistence and planning. And I guess it would help if you are amazing at dodging and rolling and parrying and all that stuff, but you don't have to be. So when people talk about how brutally hard these games are, I don't really agree. I think they can be a little frustrating. I think sometimes there can be a little bit of a slog, but that's what makes them so rewarding at the end. When you beat a boss that took you a while, when you get through an area that was giving you trouble, by the time you finally defeat it, you feel like you've actually accomplished something. Instead of a lot of games, and this was the case kind of up until when this game was released in 2011, it seemed like almost every major AAA game, story-focused game, was all about just ushering you through the story as easily as possible without making you break a sweat at all. And especially for people who are kind of older like me, who played video games in the late 80s and early 90s, when games were kind of hard and you actually had to work to get somewhere and to accomplish something, it became kind of annoying just to play. I don't know, I'm trying to think of a game in particular, I don't know, but just a lot of story-focused games. Dark Souls came along and was like, no, you've got to work for it. You've actually got to do a little thinking, a little planning, and you've got to grind a little bit. And not grind in the way that you grind in like an old JRPG, but just like get good, which is an obnoxious phrase, and it's annoying that in the Dark Souls community that's thrown around all the time. But it's kind of true. You just have to, play the game, you have to get better at the game, and that comes through practice. And eventually you'll find your way out, you'll find your way to the next boss, you'll find your way how to defeat that boss. And I don't know, this game will always hold a special place in my heart, and I will always love it. I will always like Souls-likes. The odd thing is I've never played 2, and for me to talk about how much I love Souls-like games, I played 1, I played 3, and I've never played Bloodborne either because I don't have a PS4. But I don't know. Dark Souls 1 is important enough to me, and it made a big enough impact on me that I don't think I'll ever forget it, and I'm sure I'll come back to it and play it again in the future. I may even play it on the Switch when it comes out, which is, I think, just like a week away. But there you go, gang. That was Dark Souls 1. In my opinion, one of the best modern games of all time. And here we go. It wants us to start all over again. It's throwing us back into the Undead Asylum. New Game Plus.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe I'll delve into this a little bit on my own. We're not going to do another series on Dark Souls 1. Maybe someday we'll do Dark Souls 2 on the channel. I'm not sure, and I haven't totally decided yet what I'm going to do is the next really major playthrough. I have some ideas. Maybe I'll do a video where I kind of ask you, the viewer, what you want to see next. What I will do, though, we have some unfinished business, so I think I want to finish up Cuphead. I don't know what happened with that game. I can't remember what came out that... Maybe it was Mario Odyssey or something. I can't remember. But there was a game that came out that kind of took me off Cuphead. So I'd like to finish that. I think that'll be cool. And maybe a few other little odds and ends there. And then we will pick another major, large playthrough. And we'll get stuck in on the channel. But thank you guys so much for sticking through this series, or sticking with this series through to the end. I really appreciate it. Love all your comments. Love all the enthusiasm. But until next time, until we meet again, I've been your good friend Bradley. You've been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things. I'll see you later. Hey, it's that guy. Oh, Kevin. You've got all your shit now, buddy.